Namaste everyone, this is Charlene Potot from Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Values Education. Now in this video, I am going to share with you guys some significant knowledge and information that I've learned about the instructional designs, theories, and materials. Well, there are 7 key aspects that we will be talking about. Now let's start it with the first one, the situated cognition theory. This theory was first published in 1989 and still applicable today. This theory is based on the concept that you cannot separate knowing from doing, which emphasizes the importance of people applying what they have learned. It also states that learning is a social activity that allows people to broaden their horizons through conversation and group problem-solving activities. The second one is the sociocultural learning theory that was written in the early 1930s. It implies that our environment plays a crucial role in the development of every learner's mind and how they interact with the world around them. The theory is based on 3 critical elements: culture, language, and proximal development. Example of this is peers, where they have the ability to affect how a student thinks or feels about a certain subject. Next is the ADDIE model, which stands for Analyze, Design, Develop, Implement, and Evaluate. It was developed by the United States Air Force in 1975, which consists of the 5 elements, namely the Analyze, Design, Develop, Implement, and Evaluate. It also assists instructional designers in tackling e-learning projects in stages. ADDIE focuses on e-learning development rather than learning process. It allows instructional designers to dig deeper into the needs, learning objectives, and desired outcomes to create more effective learning materials. Fourth is Merrill's principles of instruction. Each stage of the learning process plays a critical function. In this theory, it is said that there are 4 core phases of learning: demonstration, activation of previous knowledge, application, integration into real-world challenges. This strategy is a task-centered that also includes scaffolding, which entails gradually introducing more complicated ideas, concepts to learners as the class develops. Then the 5th one is Bloom's taxonomy of learning objectives that was first introduced in 1950s. Bloom's taxonomy focused on the cognitive realm, whereas some later approaches focus solely on fact memorization. This component of the theory works its way up to hierarchy of processes, starting with the most basic. Some of the distinct processes includes remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, and creating. They've also identified that 3 important domains to consider, so the cognitive, emotional, and the psychomotor. Lastly, the instructional aid theory. According to this idea, during the communicative process, the sensory register of the memory acts as a filter. What is perceived as the most important information is passed on the working or the short-term memory. This complex process is enhanced by the use of instructional aids that highlight and emphasize the main points of concepts. All of these are some crucial informations and methods to keep in mind when we are creating an instructional materials. This could also aid us in improving success and effectiveness of our instructional materials.